Hi guys, if you're looking for some information, basic information about online sport betting, I would like to give you an example of a legitimate website. There's plenty of places you can bet online. The matter is of legitimacy and matter is of quick payouts, and this website is very uh, easy to operate on and easy payouts. And currently, I'm actually betting here a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit and tell you how simple it is. For example, I'm betting on football today because today is a playoff time. Today, I betted on Seahawks and Panthers. I'll show you my bet and I'll explain how it works. Today is Sunday, January 17. As you can see, this is live website. So let's go here back to this simple sheet here. The game currently that it's playing is Seattle Seahawks against Carolina Panthers, and you can see there's three columns here: spread, money line, and total. Money line is the simplest that you can bet on. Basically, you're betting on the team. If you would bet on the Seahawks, that if you bet $100, you would win 1,100 because the odds of them winning, as you could see here, Carolina leads 31-14, and it's already fourth quarter, 11 minutes 18 seconds left, right? So basically, you can bet on Seahawks $100 or $10. If you bet $10, you would win. Basically, I just betted maybe 10 minutes ago on Seahawks. The odds here were 900 plus 900. So for $10 that I betted, I would win $90. So altogether, I would get $100. But I'm gonna show you my bets. What happened earlier? I betted, as you can see here. Um, okay, I betted earlier. Here's my last bet that you can see here. I betted $10. If the Seahawks somehow come back, I will win $90. So if I scroll down, you can see my earlier bet. I bet it uh, for total football NFL playoffs total Seahawks against Panthers over 43 points, and that paid me minus 110. That means that if I want to win $100, I would have to bet. If there's a minus, then you get less than you bet. Basically, if it would be even, it would say even, like it would be 100. No plus, no minus, it would be 100. It would say even in here, which means if you bet 100, you get 100 if you win. Also, so altogether you get back $200. So yesterday, very interesting things. Yesterday, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna show you. So as you can see here, I betted $35.50 to win $31.95, and as you can see, the game, they already scored more than 43 points because there's a 45 right now. Okay, so I already won this bet basically. So I won already $31, so I'm free rolling. I'm gonna get $66 back. That's why I decided to make that short bet of $10. So let me show you here. Here's the points basically. Yesterday here was 50, even 50 points basically. This is total of points scored by both teams. So as you can see, it just went up, and now the bets are if there's 54 and there's O, which means over, or 54 and a half under. So if you bet here $10, let's say, let me close this, but this is locked right now. They calculating the odds, so I cannot bet, but I'll give you the example. So basically, if I click here, I bet here, let's say $10, that means that with the plus, I'm gonna get more than, for $100, I'm gonna get 145. For $10, I'm gonna get $14.50 basically, because there's a plus. If I would bet here that they're gonna score under 54 and a half, for $100, I would win only $50 because to win $100, I would have to bet 200 because it's a negative right here. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Spread is a little bit more complicated, but it's also very simple. Basically, if there's a plus here, that means always the underdog is on the plus and favorite is on the minus. That means that if they win by 16.5 or more, that means that you win the bet. If you click here and you bet on them scoring, winning the game by 16.5 or more, basically there's no half points, so basically they will have to win by 17, at least 17 points. So if you will bet here, and the odds are the same as I said, negative means that if you bet 100 to win 100, you have to bet 115. To win 100 here, you will have to bet 120. So if the Seahawks lose by 16.5 or less, then you win the bet, basically. Oh, now I believe there's a score. Let me see. Because the odds changed. Let me refresh this. No, there's no score, but maybe change of possession somehow, and the Panthers didn't score. So that changed. And as you can see now, the betting lines are open. So basically, if you bet here $10, let me just give you an example. $10 here would mean that you win 110. Okay, but they're locked now, so I can't show you any examples of the scores in here and bets. Okay, see here, if they win by 11.5 or more, which means 12 basically, or more, or 10, this is dropping, so that means something changed. But let me give you the example here. I'm gonna unmark this. I'm gonna click here just to show you the odds. So you see the odds negative 135, which means if I bet 10, I will get only 741 because it's a negative. To win 135, to win $100, you will have to bet 135. I hope that's very simple. In here, let's go back to the spread because it's more complicated. So basically, if you see here 10.5, that basically you have to assume it's all 11. Basically. So right now, if you look at the score, let me refresh this. The difference in scoring right now is 17 points, right? So Panthers win by 17 points, right? If they win by 17 points, they cover the spread, which means they win by more than 11 points, right? So you would bet, if you would bet here, it's 130, and you get an information here that the odds just changed, so you have to redo your bet if you're betting. So basically, if you bet, oh, now it dropped. Did you see that here? It dropped basically. So if you want to win, if you bet 100 because there's a plus, there's negative 250 right now. So basically, I believe Seahawks just scored because the odds changed dramatically right now. So let me see. I might be wrong, but something happened. Something happened. I'm not watching the game because I'm recording this video, so nobody scored yet. Okay, but the odds changed dramatically. I hope that explains for you how it works if you would like to bet on football. Let's say this is very simple, and when you bet, just basically pay attention to the numbers, how much you're getting, and then you can click here to see all your bets. You can do the parlay, which means parlay. Let's give you an example. If I click here, and I'm thinking that the total of points will be more than 56 in this case because there's no 55.5. And let's say I bet $10 on it. I can win $9. That's fine. Oh, they locked it, so let's wait a few seconds until they unlock it so I can show you the parlay. They usually do this when the odds change. So basically, let's say if you play here 55 or more, $10, okay, and then you select that you think Carolina Panthers will win, okay, then you bet $10, but you will win only 10 cents since the odds are really bad, negative 10,000, okay. And then, okay, it took one of my bets away. That's why I can't select the parlay, so I have to redo it. Parlay is basically there's two bets, and then you click the option is going to show up here, parlay. You click on parlay. That means that you're going to be given another window, and then parlay means that both of your previous selections have to win. You have to win, basically. So if you click on Carolina winning and both teams scoring 56 points or more, then Carolina has to win and they both have to score 56 or more. In this case, 57 if you would bet now. I'll show you an example of my bet, parlay bet, and I'm very excited about it because I already scored that $31, which is a free roll, and this $10 is also a free roll for me. Here's an example of a parlay bet. Next game is Denver with Pittsburgh, and here you have two team parlay. So total, I betted that they're gonna score over 41 points, which paid me negative 115, which means I had to pay 115 for to win $100, and then Denver Broncos have to win the game. So basically, what I did, I betted on game being over 41, $1. That Broncos win the game for $1. That gave me a parlay option. Parlay option gives you better odds, basically, because you can see betting here $1 would give me only 31 cents. Give me here $1 would be a little better, but I would win only 87. But if I think I'm confident that Broncos will win for more than 41 points, then I can just parlay here and play for $48 and have a chance to win 69. But two of my previous bets have to come in. So basically, I'm risking 50 to win 70. But to increase the odds, if I really believe the Broncos will win, most likely the odds are against Pittsburgh. And if you into football, you probably know what's going on, what happened to Pittsburgh before playoffs. And I'm just this is the deciding factor. They have to score 41 points or more, and then my odds will increase. So basically, I'm creating parlay, but by making a very small bet, and then I do the parlay because I believe both bets will win. So that gives me a good odds to win. And I also betted on the running back very early. I believe C.J. Anderson will get the most yards. So $13 paid me $80. So that's also at this point it's a free roll since I won this $31 here. So this bet is a free roll. This bet is a free roll, and part of parlay bet is a free roll also. So that's a pretty good deal. Just cover yourself from few ends, and betting on sports is really fun. I hope I explained some stuff to you. You understand if you already batted earlier before you know how it works. This is for people that just want to start and learn how to do that. So thank you very much for watching, and best of luck. And so all your bets will win. Good luck.